Good day everybody, welcome to Kampala Road, and today is a very short upload, just answering a couple of questions on my experience of TTS I've had from some subscribers and how to improve the running. So I'm going to demonstrate what I've done, and I stress this information is not what I found out, it's what I've been given by other YouTubers and modelers, and I'm very grateful for. It's certainly worked, sometimes slightly better on some locos than others, but it's certainly a massive improvement. So I will put up the CVs, changes, and show you what it's done. Okay, the CVs I've changed are really CV 150 to 154, and I'll put up on the screen the numbers I've changed to. Basically, the locos have run, or do run, a lot better than they did. Not quite as perfect as, say, a really good decoder and a very smooth running, but I can't comment on other sound decoders, just on the ones I've done. I've changed this on this King, the Class 31, you can just see peeking through there, a number of 37s, of which I've lost a few due to overheating, that's the TTS decoder, and 47s. Okay. So we'll try the King, and I applied CV 150 through to 154, changing those particular CVs. I'll put those up on the screen shortly. Let's give her a go. She's still a little bit jerky, whether that's down to the Z21, the decoder, the motor, don't know. But much better than she was. Slowing it down a bit. So I'm quite happy with that. Stop her there, bring her back. And I'm putting the CV changes on as we film this, or as I film this. So let's bring her back. Thank you. It's difficult doing all this filming and trying to control the speed. It's my whinge for the day. So I'm quite happy with that. Much better than it was. As I said, I'm not quite sure why. Still a little bit of jerkiness. But really, I'm happy. And the sound is good. So I hope this helps other people. Now the other loco I had lots of problems with was the Super Detail Hornby Class 31, which I will swap over to now. Hope this is okay. I rely completely on natural light. I don't have any lights in this room. Well, that's a lie actually, I have a couple, but they're useless. So this was the first loco I tried to retrofit TTS, and it was an absolute schmozzle, and I made a video of it about a year ago, I think, maybe not quite so long ago, I can't remember. Anyway, I've applied the same CV numbers to this, and you will see there is a complete difference in the running quality. Still makes that little jerk when you start her up, tiny jerk, but it's less than what it was. It used to fly off at for about an inch either way. So let's give this a try. Again, I'll do the camera and the controls at the same time. Okay, I made a mess of that with the accelerator, so let me get the throttle. Let me try again. There's that little kick the chip gets the message, I guess. I don't know what that is, but it does. So let me try this. I'm trying to do the camera and this at the same time. Let's give it a go. I set off a bit quick there, but I'll come back the other way. Let's come back and see if I can do that any better. Much better, this loco, than it ever has been. Alright, we'll come back the other way and see what happens. Small amount of power. Oh, I'm happy with that. Very smooth. Almost like before I had a TTS decoder in, this was a very smooth loco. And that, to me, is almost as good. So I'm happy with that. Yeah. So these CV changes I've done in the 37s, 31, the King, and the 47s, and the Class 40, which has a TTS decoder in as well, the Backman Class 40 with the TTS. The only loco I haven't had to change any settings for is my GWR Hall class, which I'll show you in a tick. Just make sure that's not a fluke. Hello, mate. There you go. So she runs really well. I will say on these TTS decoders though, I limit the running time to 20 minutes maybe, because they get hot, and I don't think I'm the only one that's blown or lost TTS decoders due to overheating, especially in the diesel locomotives. I won't dwell on this loco too long because she's been in a couple of videos, but this is the Railroad Hall, and it has a Castle TTS decoder in, and it's the only loco I've had no problems with at all. Start her up. I've got on quite a low volume, which is, I think, better. Again, I'll say that I've got the P2 with TTS, and I've got Gadwall with TTS, and they're okay. They've had no problems. It seems to be the retrofitted locos I've had problems with. So this one I left as the CVs as in the packet. I have not changed any, and sound is good. I like this loco. I won't go too much into it because it's been on a couple of videos already. I'm gonna bore you. Just to show that's without changing any CVs as on the tin. Stop her there. She runs really well. So I don't know why some, I guess it's down to the motor type, loco type, manufacturer type. You have to adjust. So I hope that's of a help to the people who asked. Layton Farm, I think. So I promised him a video, and anybody else who watches. So from Kampala Road, keeping this short. Cheers for now.